That's why you just cast the wheels, bro.
Then you got the next big thing, a 12 kVA generator.
Guys, this escalated quickly.
Who would need 12 kVA? How many servers do you have at home?
Me.
I mean, you can do what that one Chinese company does and just build yourself a small little nuclear reactor powered for your home.
Yes.
In the back of your yard. That's an actual company that does it. It's a small little depleted uranium or something like that. Nuclear reactor. It's tiny, guys. I'm talking about. It's the size of probably a Coke can, for that matter.
We've suddenly entered Rick and Morty, guys.
Where
This
the
is
hell
really
No, where do you get depleted uranium in the first place? Like,
That's a
that's
good
not something
question.
you buy on Amazon.
The Russians.
No, but
You buy it
depleted
on Alibaba.
Yeah, but just go ask the Taulis. I mean, the American A-10 fires depleted uranium slugs, so I'm sure you can go dig some up out of Iraq in the dirt.
Jesus Christ.
Are you sure you want to risk dosing yourself with depleted uranium?
And poor old Africa just wanted to play his computer analog. Now he's digging around in the dirt in Afghanistan. I mean, come on. It started so easy, and then his life just got so hard.
Africa, we don't need to draw inside the... Yeah, it's fine, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Then they can draw the... Yeah, I'll just start from the top there.
We draw outside the lines.
Okay, so... Alright, so I just labeled the blocks only. So what we're going to have... we're going to have a simple... So our objective is basically just a patrol in force, and we have... civilians which are potentially hostile, potential IDs, VB IDs, and that kind of thing. So we need to make sure they keep their distance, firing warning shots, ace interaction on them to tell them to move away, this and that is acceptable.
Flashbangs?
Yes, flashbangs. So what I want you guys to do is focus on flashbangs. Actually, your Dragon 3, so Sherman, you can probably just, not Sherman, Raven, you can probably have your team, do you know who else is joining you in Dragon 3? Who else joined Dragon 3 now?
Shocky.
Actually, Moochies is back.
I'm here.
Excellent. Oh, also, since we didn't apply the new DMR kit, Bucky's, can Moochies, imagine you,
Shocky. That is one sensitive microphone.
Yes.
Sure.
I don't think he's away.
Yeah.
Shocky, coming over.
Global might nuke him.
We did change the DMR rifle. Me and Sherman, Phoenix.
Wait, when did you change it?
I think it was either the Sunday after a mission or after a Tuesday training. I don't remember the exact date.
But it wasn't within the new DMR. It was just the proper one, the proper old one, but not the new one.
I was certain that we used the ZA Weapons Pack one.
Yeah, no, I mean, was it the one? Wait, there's one from Moochies.
No, I don't know which one Moochies is using.
Probably not. No, it's fine. So, because we're gonna change the DM kit again. I mean, not actually change it first time properly.
Okay.
Oh,
yeah, much better, Shocky.
Okay, so anyway, if it's not a problem, then just Arsenal, so you can just use a new standard DMR kit. So you can just try that out some more again. So that'll be Moochies. I'll be with Raven, and who else is Dragon 3? Moochies, did you see anyone else in Dragon 3?
Shocky.
Shocky. Okay, so you three. So yeah, just have a good combination of a Mark 48 and a DMR, and that should be a nice combo for some Overwatch.
Who's FTL for Dragon 3?
Raven.
Okay.
Yeah. So our mission is just to patrol around and show a force, and deal, and we're going to have to deal with potential close instances of civilians coming close. I don't know exactly what. So we're going to have two things we've got to set up. Is one, we're going to, when we get to a new area, we want to make sure that we have a nice Overwatch position, top of the building or something like that. So Dragon 3. So step one is going to be Dragon. When we get to a new area, step one is going to be Dragon 3 gets to a Okay, just Moochies. Dragon 3 is going to get to a nice Overwatch position and gain some macro terrain dominance over the area. Then Dragon 1 is going to move with the engineer attached to engineer is going to go which is going to follow whichever team is nearby. He doesn't have to necessarily be the point man, but he's going to be near the front. And make sure you take slams. And the engineer is going to follow in front near with the team, and the Dragon 1 is going to move to an area and clear. They're going to also have like Dragon 1, remember, you're only going to be clearing one building at a time. One team is going to Overwatch more closely in Overwatch. Dragon 3 is going to be more macro terrain down the road. Bigger picture. Dragon 1 is like the other 5 teams just going to be watching the actual building and down the alleyways for the other team. So only one team is clearing a building at a time. As to which buildings we're going to clear, we're just going to start patrolling around, and if there's any suspicious buildings or where any buildings that were fired from, that were fired at from, we're going to clear, and one building at a time. So Dragon 3 wider Overwatch. Dragon 1 is going to do alternating Overwatch to a position, then they're going to have choose an Overwatch building, and the other team's going to clear the building while being Overwatched, and with the engineer in the team that's clearing up the building. In terms of CM teams, one's just going to stay with Dragon 3, and one is going to actually decide where one goes. So actually, I'll let who was Bucky's your D5 elite, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can decide where the medics go. I don't really mind, actually.
Do we have a second CMT?
Sorry?
No, we just need one CMT. But Phoenix, can we go completely south from the AO?
Okay. Rude, bloody rude.
Yes,
Leave us all to our fate.
Yeah.
That case, I'm going to attach you to my belt, eh? Mark my words.
Okay. So once a building is clear, then we are going to just move up or make a path to the nearest Overwatch position that Dragon 3 can go to. If the building needs to be clear, then we clear it. And then Dragon 3 goes up there, sets Overwatch, and then we repeat the process with Dragon 1 moving, patrolling Overwatch. So the first priority, we always seek out an Overwatch position for Dragon 3. Once it's set, then we can patrol. So we must always make sure that our patrol route is always being Overwatched. And then if we encounter contact the building nearby, then Dragon 1 sets up in any nearby building to Overwatch the building that needs to be assaulted, and another team assaults the building, clears it with the engineer, and once it's clear, then we move on. Okay, does it make sense?
Yeah.
As for patrol, we're going to just walk by blocks Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, Delta. It's kind of like in the order that it's here. And then when it starts getting a bit late, then we're going to head back. Simple as that. And also in terms of equipment, so make sure you guys have your prescribed 4 handcuffs. So we might be doing a lot of handcuffs, and also frags. It's not frags. Flashbangs.
And it's night, eh?
Sorry.
No, I'm saying it's night, yeah.
1700. 1900.
It's night in like 30 minutes.
Okay, so yeah, make sure you get so the grenadiers, make sure you have the IR grenades, and make sure you have your standard night equipment, and
Roger.
And also got Peps in Africa typing over each other over there. Okay.
Yeah, no, I'm just playing with him. Never mind.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. And so in terms of equipment, yeah, that should be it. It's just the handcuffs and the flashbangs, and of course the normal night equipment. Also, yes, what I want to say, Dragon 3 just probably drop some extra flashbangs for Dragon 1. So Dragon 1, you only have enough for 4 per member, but we could probably take like 6, 7, something like that per member. And of course, the engineer, make sure you take your slams, because when we disarm IEDs, we want to do it from a distance. As in terms of actions on civilians coming close to you, you can fire up in the air. Just let us know that civilian approaching your position. You can fire up in the air, or you can warn them to head off. Vehicles moving towards you, warning shots first and disable.
Sharky. Are we boring you?
Yeah, Jockey, you really have to invest in a push to talk button for your TeamSpeak.
Okay. Okay, and then that's pretty much it. Okay, so any questions?
Based around the general instructions, the instruction was that preservation of US life prevails or trumps all. How's your directive in terms of giving the squads the individual commands to execute that?
Sorry, commands to execute what?
To execute that they save their own lives. So, for example, if a civilian starts running towards you, you fire shots and they still don't deter and things like that, what's the next case? Do we shoot to kill? Do we shoot to injure?
Well, don't you can shoot them in the legs, but technically there's no safe place to shoot someone. So, so yeah, you can fire on them if you think they're going to. If you gave them warnings and still moving towards you, then you can fire on them. So,
if they've got explosive belts, is it usually quite prominent? Can you see it?
No.
Well,
just very suspicious.
I believe it is actually an option, but it's never been implemented.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Any other questions? Okay.
I'm good.
Yeah. All right. So in terms of what we start, in terms of radio, I think we can stick we can hop onto Dragon 1's net as a combat net. So the 343 net. I think actually hold on. Okay, so I am going to be on Dragon 1's net as a combat net by default, but everyone should have their own nets. Like Dragon 3, just you can kind of stick on your own nets, but we're just gonna focus on that one net as a main combat net for the one actual as an overflow net, and you can have your own net as well if you guys need to communicate over distance privately and quietly. But main thing is going to be channel 2 and 343. We're just going to use that as a main combat net, and if it gets too busy, then we just fall back onto the standard nets. So each squad has, like including Dragon 3, has their own 343 net, which is the unit number +1, and then platoon nets. So the platoon nets go more background logistics, so it's still going to be a thing. The platoon net channel 1 on 152. But it's just mostly just could be for logistics or reinforcements or something that we don't need to concern the grunts with. So on the Dragon 1 net, on the Dragon 1 net is on the 343. It's mostly just going to be combat stuff. Okay. Any other questions?
Yeah, just to confirm, tonight is fully CQC, majority of it. So, is it advisable for us to take the what do you call it, the red dot sights in our backpacks in case?
Yeah,
you should be doing that anyway.
No, but it's already on the other side already now.
No, it's actually it's any member can take either of those, the red dots or the magnified ones. Magnified aren't on the rarity anymore, but so you can always take both. You can swap them around if it's need be. So
Right.
I'll leave it up to you, personal preference there. Okay, I think that's it. So let us. Oh yes. Oh, also one thing just to mention. Once we start, once we start, I want you guys to I want to establish security around the base ASAP. So if you remember last week, so that means one, I want you to have one team. You can say which one now. Just pick up guns and ammo and just head to a perimeter and set up security. And the other 5 team load up. And once they're fully kitted in, the first team goes and fully kits up. Okay, so which team is that going to be?
1-1 is on security.
So, sorry.
1-2's on security. 1-1 will kit up.
Okay, so 1-2,
Roger.
go get guns,
Roger.
guns, ammo, and that's it. And get your positions. Actually, take a 3-4-3 just in case, so you don't annoy people by it.
And envies.
It won't be dark for 30 minutes, from what I understand. So probably, I mean, if you start and it's dark, then yeah. But otherwise, don't bother even with that, unless right there. Okay.
Copy.
Then Sherman, I'm just going to attach you to one FTL. Sorry, one SL.
Okay.
Just have your 343 net tune onto them, and then me and you can liaise on 152 our net.
On the Dragon 5 net, you mean?
Yeah.
All right, understood.
Okay, let's go.
User left your channel.
I see everybody spawned in NATO fatigues. That's usually a good sign.
Okay, 1-2, you on security. 1-1, I want you guys
Roger.
to kit up in 5 minutes. I'm timing it.
Okay, 1-2, just grab a firearm, some ammo.
Hey, Raven.
Yes, boy.
Boy. Something tells me things are taking a little longer to. Oh, there it is.
Alright.
I was confused for a second.
Lucasade?
Yep, right behind you.
Where do you want us
What
to
the
do
fuck?
security? Any specific direction?
Vehicle approaching. Get your guns.
Get ready.
Loading. It's ceasefire driving away. Ceasefire.
He's carry on.
So it's not driving.
Okay, Zero, to answer your
Peps,
question, that's right.
Peps, I want you to approach it. Check for VBIEDs.
Okay, Roger, stand by.
Buckies.
Yeah.
Once the engineer clears it, I want you to provide medical assistance to that civilian.
Okay.
A potential likely civilian.
We just took an android.
That was an interesting start. I wonder if that was scripted or not.
Here, Lois, put the android back.
He's right there. No, he's not there.
Okay,
wait,
1-2 on me, Romcut.
Let the Dragon 5 just ask him.
I'm up here.
Zero, it's just you.
Remember, 1-1, if you're not an FTL,
Dunno.
no android for you.
Okay, guys, it seems like it's clear.
I'm up here.
The Arsenal.
Okay,
I'll tell you now.
He's on the roof.
I'm up here.
I'm coming.
I'm just having loaded.
Yes.
Arsenal's up there.
Okay,
Stay with the radio, too far away.
Going with you, Africa.
Copy. Why can't I not fucking
1-1, go
self-attack?
green.
1-1, my android is still missing.
He's got a gun,
Yeah, I got you.
Hey Raven,
What
wat het jy?
is going on behind?
Oh, fuck me.
Secondary.
Everybody okay?
Well,
Wil jy met ek gryp?
Jy het MG, né?
Yes, correct.
Okay, dan moet Moochies vir ons 'n bietjie uit die vat.
Wat se kanaal gaan jy wees?
What the fuck, my game is so fucking laggy.
Ons dan as ons hier wegkom dan sal ons gaan praat oor
Wait,
dit.
there's a vehicle approaching. There's another vehicle in the road.
Okay, Salamat, 44.5 kgs.
That's an exciting start.
Thank you.
There I repeat lost. There's another vehicle in the road about 400 meters away. Over.
Moochies, where are you?
Okay.
I'm here.
Just make sure you guys go
You
green. and then,
DMR, right?
just
Can you-
5
make
is
sure
the
you don't
inter
have
from
to-
secondaries. On my
You want me to
detention.
grab AT, some
Shimon is on me
AT?
on medical facility.
Javelin or Morse?
Bean, are you my grenadier?
So would you guys feel more or less comfortable if I bring body bags?
Where's my
Oh,
AR?
there's another
You know
vehicle
what?
in the road there. It's driving up and
Behind
down.
the towers.
Sharky, have you got? Okay, you must give me your magazine so I can help carry.
Rounds over it.
Oh, so
No, stand by.
One belt.
1-1, are you kitted?
Yeah.
Boys,
Raven,
I've got some flashbangs.
Somebody close to Sherman, just relay a message. I need a
Yeah.
medical facility.
grab one.
1-2, send for extra lover.
Sherman, join Bucky's the hospital.
Here you go, Raven.
No, there's some flashbangs for you.
Yeah,
And,
grab one of them.
Understood. If it comes within the intersection
1-1.
crossroad, you are clear to engage it.
Yeah, it's moving away.
1-1, you kitted?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just wait. One,
This is
you know what happened to
I have
my
a
AR?
question for you. Do you remember what do you press
Okay.
to unlock your Windows key over?
Alright, where's my AR?
Here I'm 1-1's
Okay,
AR.
Romcut,
Come on.
would you watch West, please?
Okay,
So
1-1,
behind us.
when you are ready and true, relieve 1-2 of their overwatch on there
Otherwise
and
we're
let
going
1-2
to be
get up.
taken by surprise.
Alright,
Back here.
1-1, let's go to the
Moving.
building.
Coming down.
1-2-1-1 is relieving you. You may now proceed with your kit up. Over.
Okay, you guys can go to the
Roger out.
Oh,
Okay, 1-2, let's
great.
go.
Kazade?
Where's Africa?
Yeah.
Here he is.
Do you remember what we pressed to unlock Windows key?
For me, I've got a dedicated
Moochies,
button
what
for that, so I don't
channel
know
are
what
you
it
on?
is for you.
5-5.
I
like it's a little
remember
lock.
we had this thing
Let's go.
once where we pressed something to lock it.
Extra, this is 1 extra, ready, check over.
How's it?
Okay.
Let's go channel 3 on the 343.
Roger. 152s, you've got a 152, right? We don't need
I've
one.
got a 152
Dedicated key for it, but
and I'll be on default command channel on that.
One of these other people. We'll have to ask the others what the default is. Let's try Dragon 3.
What the hell is that?
But I suppose we're going to be together, so we won't use the 343 too much.
Yeah,
anyone of you guys know what your, do you know normally keyboards have a button to lock?
Outside perimeter, like the guard tower over here.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
We'll do out. Actually, wait on that.
You cut.
Dragon 3, set us over.
Do you know? Okay, Dragon, you're being called.
We copy. We are ready to move. Over.
Okay, so your first Overwatch position is going to be at the entrance of this base. So use a tower and anything else, and just watch down the main road up to Block Alpha. Over.
Just for what it's worth.
Roger, go down main road. Have a look at Block Alpha. Copy.
Okay, as I was saying, so normally keyboards have a button that locks your Windows button. Do you know what it is by default? If you don't have like a dedicated like lock button.
Yeah, full.
Anyone?
No.
I think Africa's got that issue, but he doesn't remember what his button is.
Locks your keyboard.
Oh, wait, I think I just remembered. Okay.
Okay, we have to go that direction.
Okay, moving.
Africa?
Yeah.
I just remembered.
Okay, Raven.
Okay, so go.
Yes, sir.
I've got a MG42, and I've got one heat round, one HE round. I can come back to rearm if needed.
Okay, excellent.
On-screen keyboard, yeah. Yeah.
There's a tower up there.
Okay, I'm nearly done. Homepage, page up, navigation, NV, up, down, dark, fade.
Okay, Moochies, get up there.
Print screen, screen lock, pause, insert. There's an options key.
I can. You want me to set up in that?
Yes, I've hacked you.
We're gonna shift left.
That is oddly strange. I guess
There's high ground there on the left.
I remember there was a shortcut we used once.
Break. Sighting at 040, 2 armed men heading towards D3's position.
1-1, you're clear to engage. Dragon 1, move up to D3's position. Roger, the squad will move now out.
Engage to yourself.
D3, don't move any farther than that.
Negative. We're gonna hold position here. Moochies, you've got eyes on us, eh?
Check.
I wish we could watch into these towers, but that's
You're
almost
clear.
into these oil tankers.
Yeah, it's the hill just next to us, but fuck it. That's now creating cock.
Yeah.
This is 1-1 just reporting a secondary that exploded in 040 direction.
Vehicle? I heard a vehicle somewhere.
Got some civilians at bearing 067.
067. Yeah, seen.
Also note all team leaders, squad resupply crate going into UGV, controlling UGV for when that's needed out.
I'm gonna watch over your right shoulder down the road. Ah, Muchis is gone.
This is 5, our casualty is up. We're treating him ETA 2 mics.
Don't think we can rely on his connection tonight.
Or any night.
Some things never change, eh? One actual Dragon 3 can.
Send for extra lover.
Okay, permission to move 70 meters to the east to get to the other hill. We're a bit exposed on this one.
Stand by 2 mics. I've got 1-2 moving up to your location. Once they've relieved you, you can proceed as you see fit. Over.
Roger. No, I just want to get to that new hill so we can see into that wall tags.
Just be careful, because that is a exposed spot.
You scared?
Not a chance.
God
I've
damn
got
it.
Raven with me.
Dragon 3, you are to move to hill 145 to your southeast, other side of the Blue Road. Over.
It's that one.
Coming in.
Received. Moving now.
Also, 3, do you guys have entrenching tools? Over.
Cars go firm.
Yes, I confirm with Rush.
Roger, the hill's barren, so you definitely want to use that out.
Check left. Watching windows.
The car did go towards the north side.
That's right.
Keep an eye out.
Check IDs, eh?
Yeah, FM. Hold up.
One, what's the sit rep of the entire squad? Over.
Second round.
We can dig in here if you got that tool.
I don't though.
Het jy so toe?
Nee, nee. So daar's ouens wat net agter daai hoek is. Ek het gesien hulle toe ons oor die pad gehardloop en maar is 2 civvies. Maar ek dink hulle lyk suspicious, lyk soos manne wat gaan wil bomme gooi. Raven?
Wat ja?
Ek gaan gou reg skuif hier met die rif af net kyk of hier nie ouens is net hier wat hierdie duid ground clear hierdie regs van ons.
Kom saam.
Extra message over. Send over. We have arrived at Dragon 3's old location. Maybe proceed along the blue MSR on our patrol. Over. Roger. Traveling Overwatch on the road. Over. Received. Do you have any specific pace? Over. And walking is good enough. Over. Received. Out.
Hello.
Hello.
Got one time civilian at the end of the road, under the bridge. Bearing 80, 080.
Friendly moving in behind you guys.
All Dragon units, one civilian standing at the northwest corner of Blue and Green Road.
Buckets.
Yeah?
Jou grafie gebring.
Hy grafie.
Mm.
Nee, maar ek het body bags gebring.
Moochies, come check.
Oh, there's Muchis.
if he's back, he hasn't switched his radio on.
No, he's in TS. That's yeah. You should be able to reach him now.
Those guys are on a stroll.
Yeah. I figure it's a bad idea to run through an urban environment.
Yeah, except they're not in the town.
Dragon 1, so I think once you're adjacent to buildings, then you can walk, but when you're on open ground, you can jog over.
It's actually run, not jog.
Received out.
Yeah, Moochies is climbing down the ladder now. Or not, I'm not sure. No, he's climbing back up.
Okay, Pips, you can jog.
So Phoenix, I used the spade, it broke.
Okay.
Oh. Interesting.
Moochies, comms check.
Must be Chinese import.
Phoenix.
Yeah.
3 members of 1-2 doesn't have envies on.
I'm assuming it's in the backpack.
Hope so. I mean, it's full.
Extra with regards to the
full
compounds, are we clearing them, or only if we encounter resistance from within? Over. Only if people shoot at us from within, so we're going to cover more ground. We're not clearing every single building in the town. I mean, although the warner is a little bit vague in that regard, but we're just patrolling until we need to clear a building. Received out.
Say again, Phoenix?
We're not clearing every single building, we're just clearing buildings that have enemies, right?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, anything that's, give you an inclination. I mean, I'm leaving it a bit open and vague so that CEO can play around with it. But
okay, so Dragon 3, well, Raven pretty much, and Shucky. So you see, this is a nice Overwatch position. So if Dragon 1 is being shot at from the left, you guys can see the compound, and you can also watch down the road and all that. So what for Green Road when they're moving up north to compound Bravo? What do you think is a nice Overwatch position to achieve this
The
goal
tank.
for that?
The tanks.
Tanks, nice.
In
the silos.
Inside these.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant you wanted a tank. I was like, okay.
I wouldn't mind a tank.
Move up to our position. We're up there.
Make sure,
Can you ask him to
one
bring
extra
a
RTB
entrenchment
base
tool?
quickly forgot his night vision out.
Do you want to ask him to bring an entrenchment tool, Raven?
Also, can you bring an entrenching tool, Moochies?
Again?
Bring an entrenching tool with.
Guys, if you can run both ways, just drop your rucksacks, and they can pick them up on the way back.
Who's running back? There's also another oak running back. Yeah, okay, 1-1 is very far away. Maybe they should hold so we can get eyes on that compound, or from one of the tanks. Should G3 move up, or?
You know, the one problem with my make bad script, Buckies, is that you can't actually search the bodies for guns beforehand.
I know.
Were you following it?
Do you have contacts in there?
There was movement. I'm just spooking him out.
We have movement in the buildings adjacent to you. So, Dragon 1, clear the compound you're at now. Over.
It's actually very interesting to see how we reacted. I actually took a nice screenshot as well. Everybody just went prone. Like, it's... Should have fucking recorded that. Reminds me.
And then Dragon 1, once you clear the compound, do your CNR. Roger, extra out.
Sharky, what side did you see the guys? On the right?
On the left there where they took contact.
Okay.
Those guys were suspicious from fucking 800 meters out. When do we start moving up to the tanks?
I wanted to request that now. Phoenix, can we start moving up to where they shot that guy?
Yes.
Or potentially,
Actually, what's your Overwatch position?
potentially Raven, how about we just set up here? Then we can move along these higher ridges all the way up. If we go there, we're kind of stuck.
No, we just go there. Once they go past and they turn left, we're going to climb up to that tank.
All right.
Okay, so Raven, show me which building on the map you're going to.
We are going. You see that?
I saw briefly a glimpse at the northeasternmost silo over there.
Yeah, do you bring that?
Just
hold down left mouse
just hold
button,
on.
like this one.
That one, yeah.
Okay, very right. Okay, cool.
No, Dragon 1, Dragon 3 is moving to the northeasternmost silo at Block Alpha.
Okay, Sharky, ahead. Go.
Received out.
Moving.
Moving.
5 is taking up the rear.
It was on the left there.
One of
for
one.
part of 1. He went back for his envies.
Yeah, Vilmos.
Check for IDs. Yeah, no, I also checked that truck.
As you said it. Okay, let's check this compound. We didn't clear it. So I'm gonna skirt the, hug the walls.
We'll move on the inside.
Actual message over. Send over. One squad has successfully cleared the compound. We are green on health, except for one minimal casualty. Compound secure, waiting orders. Roger. Once D3 is in position, continue your patrol down Green Road, over. Continue patrol down Green MSR, out.
5, okay with the casualty there? One, your casualty that's sustained minimal. If you need medical assistance, you got a CMT attached.
Raven, go past. I'm out of stamina.
Okay, once I go up, then you, Moochies, you come up as well.
Roger, I'll hold the... I'm watching north.
I'll go next.
Oh, bless him.
Had a vehicle just moved into town north. Was moving from right to left.
Can't hear you.
Raven, I'm gonna stay at the bottom, and is that okay?
Yeah, if you want to.
Let me watch your backs.
You got a good view of, yeah, to be honest.
Dragon 3, Dragon 1, message over.
Send message.
Are you in position for Overwatch so Dragon 1 may proceed over?
We have just made a land, so yes, we are in position now.
Received. Out.
Why are you on the ground?
Just so that we're all not bunched up.
All right.
I'm watching their
I'm just
backs.
I'm just looking for good position. That's all. Actually, one of us should have taken a ladder. Actually, or like someone in Dragon 1 maybe.
That's a good point. Can you send me back with the UGV?
Yeah. Let me do that.
D3, Raven.
Good prone.
Yep.
Can I go back for a ladder in the UGV? Then we can use that in town to get on the roofs of buildings.
Permission granted.
Control units, I'm just the UGV coming back from base. That's the vehicle now.
Sorry, say again?
Just letting everyone know the UGV coming from base.
Good audible vehicle. Audible vehicle. UGV coming from base.
How do you use the intention to?
Thought everyone was going to be on 3 for 3.
I think
On the Dragon 1 net.
you have to be on the ground.
Drop your backpack and stuff here. Or are you gonna have a ride with that?
Oh, wait. Where are you going, Phoenix?
Shaki, are you on this net?
Yeah. I'm next to you.
Wait, so who got in the GGV?
Nobody.
Ah, fuck! I thought you got in. Are you which radio net are you on?
I'm in on D3 net, 343 channel 3.
Okay, me too now. So also you can put your backpack inside the inventory of this UGV so that you can have both them. Keep both.
Roger. Let me transfer my 343 radio then. Roger. Got it.
What?
I'm loaded. Sharky, I'm in. Phoenix Sharky.
Yeah.
We've got the telescopic legator with us, which means I'll have to sacrifice a backpack to me. Or is it fine that it's in the UGV? We can put it up when we need it.
Yeah, that's probably the case. The Dragon 1 might also need it, but at least we'll have that as an option, so we'll see how it goes.
Roger. I did add some extra ammo as well in it.
Okay, cool.
Dragon 1, we have a telescopic ladder in the UGV, so in case we need to get to a nice building position that's normally unreachable, we have that.
Holy shit.
Received extra out. Anyone wounded? 1 times possible civilian, over. Was it a civilian suicide bomber or was it just a bystander, over? Bystander too close to the IED, over. Roger, render medical aid. Affirmative out. 2 times vehicle. North.
Permission to engage.
Go ahead. If they're running away, cease fire. If they're running away, cease fire. Yeah, we do have a problem with detecting VBIDs. Our engineer couldn't detect VBID on the vehicle, so we don't actually know when they have IDs on them. Extra 1, extra message, over. Send it. 1 squad moving up to compound Bravo. We are unsure whether we are going to clear it yet or not, over. Roger up.
We've got enemies inbound from a bus 2020 far, about 500 meters past the burning fire.
Roger, 020 far.
Raven, Sharky, I'm here with you.
Okay, you've got a sight, eh?
Yes, FM.
Okay, if you look at the burning wreck, past the burning wreck, there's a bus. There was people.
Dragon 3, what's your next moving position, over?
Check map.
He can't see. You can put something on the C-tab.
Just say Bravo compound. You need to be
We're
in.
gonna move to a building, the highest building in Bravo compound once it's secured.
Guys, infantry. Disembarking on a truck. Check far. 70,
Yeah,
70. That's far.
Range?
No, that's far. Jesus. I don't have a range. Hoyt.
Stand by. That's 1,200. 1,300.
You're short.
You're short by about.
Dragon 3, what are you firing on, over?
We're firing on infantry 1.2 clicks away, direction 70. 70.
Received. I do have one comms Dragon 1 member falling in from the rear, just making sure you're not engaging blue on blue, over.
Who's at the top of that? There's a guy at the top of that tank. 025.
He's climbing down now.
Yeah, and there's more enemies.
Infantry just below that.
Yeah.
In the open field.
I don't have the scope for that. There. This is
He's still up,
Shocky. I'm engaging north of D1. Somebody's taking pot shots at us.
3, do you have eyes on the bus driving east to west?
Negative. See now?
Okay, it's not driving towards us yet, but if it does, then yeah, careful.
Roger.
I see the bus. Just look past the
The
Bravo
bus is
compound.
now driving north away, not an issue right now.
Bit short.
Up this side.
That fucking gunners are still there.
Yeah, he's injured though. You eating the pipes?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got him. He's down.
Nice.
Those fuckers at 070 still running around there. Where's the bus?
Edwin North.
I think we need to make haste to that next compound.
Yeah, I
Wait for
agree.
them to clear it.
Okay, so SFP with vehicles, if the vehicles are abandoned and they were likely VBIDs, then that gets from afar, because we can't check them for VBIDs using traditional means. So you have to blow them up for safety. Now.
I'm climbing down ladder.
Affirmative, will implement it from next one, over.
Roger, here you buckies.
Coming down.
Got you.
Yeah. Dragon 3, message over.
Send message.
Your chosen building is secure, you may move down to our position. We will hold over watch until you're in position, over.
Roger, moving. Yeah, boys, let's get there.
Moving. I wish I could do that sexy slide down the ladder.
I know, right?
Okay, I'm ready to move. Where's Raven? Okay, moving. Moochies, you coming? Are you light, Moochies?
Yeah.
I'm absolutely not phone light.
Can
I'm
I-
40 kgs.
Can you carry a can for me?
Guys, we got infantry to our side. Infantry to our side. 90, 90, 90.
Drop it.
You guys won't have sighting on the, but they're behind that hill, behind these ash dumps. Just call it into
Raven,
Raven.
watch
He's
out.
running around.
090 infantry just to the right behind these dumps.
But they're trying to get to the wall.
Okay, guys, let's try and make that wall. Holy shit, what's blowing up all over the place? Okay, you go, Moochies. I'm coming. Okay, let's move.
Behind you, you can check the hills to get
Raven.
No eyes.
105.
Raven, were you?
150, sorry.
Over that box, over the car.
Yeah.
Are you in the building on the far north or the one just south of that?
Going northern.
Okay.
150 if you're on the roof. 150 over.
Hey.
Being bossed.
There.
Echo, I'm gonna move
Firing.
in front of you.
Roger. Moving.
Eyes on.
He's down.
Okay, reloading.
Yeah, he's down. He's dead.
Reloading.
Hello, Raven.
Yes, sir.
How's it?
Reloading.
Okay.
Did you take it?
I'm prone.
Zero, just repacking quick.
Okay, be quick.
Okay, one message over.
Almost done.
Copy. Run cut. I'm
Send over.
going high, so don't stand up.
Okay, so you're going to carry on Dragon 3 in position, so
I need
carry
to
on
reload.
down Green Road, and then take a left and just check out Delta, but only the southeast corner of it. So try and keep it to the south side, so the 3 can overwatch you on Block Delta, and then just go like halfway down through. Once it seems clear enough, then go back, and then we go carry along Green. Over. Received out.
This bloody pipe is in the way.
Yeah.
La pipe. Oh, there's a little civilian left of the road. Before
There's
the...
two.
Incoming. Civilian. Running. Back.
Yeah, I seen.
Copy.
Who's running?
Affirmative. Let's do a quick medical check as we speak, and before we move on over.
Hey, Moochies.
1, 2, 3.
All units, let your teams know that UGV coming in from the south.
I'm green.
UGV from south.
UGV incoming.
Green.
Guys, UGV from
Go on,
south.
vehicle.
Copy that.
UGV from south, friendly.
Is it the UGV?
UGV.
This damn thing's gonna be the death
Sorry.
of me.
Yeah.
Guys, you all sound nervous tonight.
I wonder why.
Fucking edgy, yeah.
You're
Why
a
is
little
this
on edge, eh?
not working?
Guys, have a smoke. Have a smoke.
I don't have any smoke. That's why I'm so edgy.
Have a smoke because we can't fucking have it, eh?
Yeah. I never thought I would only be able to have a cigarette in armor.
Just remember, approach with weapons raised. If it's not a weapon, I want you to be ready.
I'm planning a mass protest.
Copy that. I have a second civilian running in the town behind him.
Roger.
Yeah,
At
distance.
distance. One to proceed with previous ground plan.
Copy. Engineer rejoining 1-1.
What's DD?
Okay, 1, 2, copy. Okay,
What
guys,
does DD mean?
stack up behind me next to the wall.
Copy.
Moving.
Copy that.
1-1. When you arrive at the four-way crossing, we'll go left. We won't go past the first small compound.
You're on edge, eh?
Okay, I'm watching
Okay, 1, 2, moving.
the northwest.
Okay, moving.
Jeez, that was hectic.
Guys, watch left, eh?
Check that guy with the military top to the left.
There's two guys. If you're talking about the guy next to the road, there's
No,
one
no,
little.
no, more left of that.
I don't have those optics.
That's where that pipe is starting to come out of the ground. It's right in front of that pipe.
Yeah, I see that one.
Another civvy running at the bus area.
Where's the bus area?
It's down the road past the building so we can't see past. So he's running there behind the bus.
So, who has a more effective DMR, Muchis or Raven?
The scope is the problem.
Yeah, I mean,
He has,
yeah.
he has a lot more bullet drop. I shoot a flatter trajectory.
Kind of surprising because when you said that we're going with a 5.56, I was kind of surprised that you said you could get the ranges and stuff out of this.
Yeah,
I'm still a little skeptical.
No, it works.
Fired?
Yeah, I don't see them. I see the guy running.
I see a guy running left, but he's not armed at this point.
Keep your eye on that guy, Sharky.
I've got him. He just ran away and now he's stopped and he's looking back at them. But except for running, he's not doing anything suspicious. He's a fast little fucker. He's gone. Back into town.
Ooh, suicide best be dead now. I'm just seeing on the 343.
Where do you think we'll move up next? That factory building.
Yeah. One with the light on the side.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be our final point.
There's still that bunch of technical okies out to our right.
Does anyone have
1.2
eyes
k's
on who's
away.
shooting?
They're shooting at a civilian running towards them. Check to the left, eh?
Yeah, I see.
Oh, I see.
He's hiding behind a bush now.
He's running.
He's running away. Although if they run away, ceasefire.
What was that?
That
you
was
shooting
the
at?
Who was firing now?
Oh shit, that was funny. That was funny.
Yeah.
I just see the guys hiding behind the bush, and next moment you just see this guy bolting. Guys, I see another guy close to where these two are.
What are we firing at now?
There was a guy they were shooting at. He went behind the tree for me.
Holy shit.
Whoa.
What the hell was that? I hope it was an ID and not a mortar.
Perhaps on his net over. One, it seems like there's still an ID on the road in front of you. I don't know if it's active or not. Over.
I have ours on. We'll worry about it once we've conducted our patrol in Delta. Over.
Is that an additional ID? Over.
It appears to be, yes. Over.
Roger.
I can try and take it out.
Okay.
Just tell them
Oh,
to
but
stand
hold
clear.
on. I want you guys to take turns. So Moochie's 1, Raven 1. First one to blow it up wins.
Okay.
Stand by.
Just how Lucas 8.
Okay, Dragon 1, we're going to try detonate the IED from range from over here with marksman fire.
Received. We'll clear area. Over.
Okay, clear enough. You guys, okay, Raven start. Okay, Moochie's. Oh, that's over. Looks like a hit. Moochie's. Close. Ooh, nice hit, but it didn't blow up yet.
What?
Stood up.
It's like sideways now. Yeah, it's definitely an IED.
I don't think it's gonna blow.
It disappeared.
Well, that's one way to do it. Who was the last one to fire?
Wait, it's still there. Again.
I have no idea.
Actual, one actual message. Over.
Send.
We have an enemy insurgent vehicle with a mounted igloo on it. Permission to rig it for detonation. Over.
Proceed. Also, just clear the building that's closest to you. Over.
Received out.
Okay, guys, just cease fire on the IED. Just watch Dragon 1 again.
Where did they go?
They're clearing block Delta, but I told them to stay as south as they can so you can still kind of see them. But they're not clearing the whole block, they're just going like halfway down the block. Right now,
And below that tree.
Oh, I see.
See the
I feel there's guck on the way.
yeah, block Delta looks like a nasty block, so I didn't want to clear the whole thing. But we found a Igla vehicle, so that's good. Civilian running towards him from right to left.
He's got a vest on.
Hold on, let's have a look.
Holy shit.
I don't know what it is, but he's got something on.
Ah, fuck, I can't see.
Can I fire?
Oh, I just want to get better eyes on him.
One, careful that coming from Green Road, there's one suspicious-looking civilian shadowing you. We might take him out if he...
Roger, 1-2 has eyes on.
Okay, they
That was quite a warning.
Yeah, it looks like he's very high probability hostile. Yeah.
Got him.
That guy definitely had something on him.
Yeah, look very fishy.
If he didn't, we'll plant something. Don't worry.
In the road, guys.
Which road?
Green Road. There's one guy.
No,
I'm pointing towards him.
Dragon 3, we're taking fire bearing 060 our location. Estimated compound.
He's like in the bush.
Compound Charlie, over.
Not the guy that's handcuffed to the left of him.
No,
There
that
he
was
goes.
the guy that had a gun on him. Check him.
Yeah, okay, they're shooting. He's down now.
He was standing right next to the guy handcuffed. He had a gun on him. Check him. I'm gonna kill him now. You'll see the gun. There. At the floor, at the feet of the guy that...
Yeah.
Yeah. Phoenix.
Oh,
Yeah?
shit.
I need to do some sausage factory. That ID needs to be detonated. That's glitching out.
Okay.
Sausage factory.
Yeah, I'm checking now, and 1-1 is like all down. So.
I can see blue helmet cams. 1-1's all down. You need to move to ASAP.
Dragon 3. We need to move closer to some position to assist him somehow. What do you think?
We can move up.
Okay, just move up maybe.
I'm seeing something at the back in the complex. Is that friend? That's okay. That's friendly. Never mind.
Okay, so let's sorry, we're in front of you again.
We're gonna move to the second lamppost in that area.
Okay.
Moving.
Moving.
Dragon 1, Dragon 3. Wrong channel. Dragon 1, Dragon 3, come in.
Send for 1, over.
1, do you have all your team members up? Over.
We've lost contact with 1-1's team, but we're moving to their location, over.
We're gonna move up on the road to the second lamppost. It's between the block that we were in and the block you are in now. We're gonna be halfway.
Roger that. We cannot provide any overwatch while you move, over.
No, we don't need it. Just to let you know where we are.
Affirmative, out.
Sherman, are you okay there? Okay, you haven't attended to the casualties yet, yeah? Sherman, you up? Have you managed to get to the casualties yet or not? Okay, Roger. I'll start looking at a CCP point for us.
Are we gonna get on a roof or something?
Let's try and get on that factory. I'm gonna ask parents now.
Raven?
Yes?
I need to get in there to help with the casualties. Can you guys cover?
Yeah.
Okay, thanks.
Confirmed. This was an enemy.
There's an enemy. To your 280, 270. Got him.
1 times enemy possible KIA 270 flanking.
Sharky?
Yeah.
Okay. Buckies?
Yeah?
We're moving with you.
Okay.
See you.
There's contacts on Red Road. Contacts on Red Road. He went back compound. He's gonna flank one actual position from the break. Western direction. Western direction. One. I killed one. There's another one. I'm crossing.
Crossing.
Which is him, set. You want me to cross? Crossing?
Cross.
Sharky, I'm cross.
Set.
Moving. Entering. Up.
We're entering here. There's Buckies in here.
Buckies.
South of our building, the marker, 20 meters, danger close.
Guys, moving this way. We're moving this way.
3, sit trap.
120.
Friendly's 120.
Eyes on civilian. Eyes on civilian.
Going.
West.
That's up.
Still approaching. South now. Yeah, eyes on.
Not doing anything.
There's civilian approaching. Two civilians. Civilian approaching.
060. Still alive though.
Okay, 1-2 Bravo, what's your position?
3, what are you doing?
Stable.
Are you minimal?
Securing the immediate
Right
surroundings.
side down on my boss cam.
Roger. So get to a useful
I'm
position
some
where you can
orange
overwatch
arrow.
someone nearby.
Okay, and
Roger, we're scouting one now.
Yeah, completely good.
Sharky, do you have that
what's the
ladder?
plan?
I could use
It's in the
station,
UGV.
but I'm
Morphine
good for
now,
now.
so
Alright,
I'm
is it yellow on or orange on ammo? We have 1 minimal, we need a medic.
But you need to slow down on your morphine, eh?
CCP's in there, send him over there.
Echo, come down to CCP.
Exola,
Roger, moving.
Let me just check before we go.
Bring the walking wounded
Sharky,
over here.
Ion, you need to
Coming
stay.
down.
Sorry, say again?
Over here.
Okay, Echo,
Yeah, I need to check it.
Echo on your right there, the CCP.
Somewhere,
Wounded
that's somewhere
over here
west
to me.
northwest.
Moving.
320. 320.
No, not the Echo, Echo.
No,
I'm
trust me,
just gonna
this
give
is
you
fine.
another 5 animal
Oh,
silent.
okay.
But then after
It's just
that,
my arm.
Bean, you can go.
Did put morphine, I think.
Yeah, we can stretch it.
Hold on.
Yep.
Oh, no, I didn't.
Sorry, I haven't blown that other card. You
Cover
want
the
me to
other
go to it
direction,
or-
please.
Roger.
Okay, you can go.
Stop.
Space for Bean to go.
Raven, what's your position relative to Dragon 1?
Good. I learned from the last time.
Wait.
Dragon, that's all your
That's the
teams,
latest
all
made up.
team members. UGV coming in from the south.
I'm just south of Dragon 1.
We're northwest of them. We're northwest.
Roger, moving on your laser.
We're going to expedite direct east back onto green.
You want me to
Scion.
grab the
Right, I've spoken to you and given you
ladder
a little bit of saline.
from the
Do you
UGV?
need morphine or anything like that?
It says I'm in pain, but it's not annoying or anything.
Block Charlie has hostiles. Okay, we'll proceed to
Well, it had hostiles, so we're clearing it.
Cool. Thank you.
Raven,
What
do you want me to grab the ladder?
Do you have it on you or not?
It's on the UGV.
up top?
No, don't worry about it now.
Well, get in here. I'm not gonna go out there.
Once you're ready to move,
Just go. Brute force, go to Sherman on that side.
South.
He can treat you.
Exiler?
on your 6-0. You okay now? Yeah. Actually, you know what? I'm not on you 6. I'm going to go to northwest.
Yeah, that's good.
Sharky, get on the hill.
To your
Bearing 40.
Roger.
I'm going to join you there, Shark. Luci's been moving it.
Phoenix, send a message over.
Exala's here next to me. He's trying to reach you on direct speak. Can you hear him?
Not really.
There's shots from around.
Bring these up there.
Phoenix Exiler. Okay, engaging contacts 400 meters north. 2 enemy infantry. One enemy down, one enemy still there, armed.
Okay, Exiler and... Okay, Exiler and Lucasade, just did you guys lose sight of each other when you first got wounded over here? You didn't know what was happening to 1-1, right?
Enemy contacts incoming 350 far.
This happened again. You were like in the northern end of the town, and I said stay in the southern end of town, and even have eyes on.
You spot them?
Negative. I see smoke.
Range 785. Bearing 351. I'm engaging. Actual, be advised, you've got enemies 800 meters coming in, bearing 350.
Oh, danger, close. Below us, below us. Where are you looking? Close. Still there. Reloading.
UGV moving.
You got them?
Yeah.
Yeah, I see
They're
them.
behind that that factory to the northwest. They're running from right to left behind it.
Okay, Dragon 3, Dragon 1 is clearing block Charlie, so move in position where you can overwatch east, over.
Roger, out.
They want us to overwatch other side. They want us to pull away from the west here and go and watch on the east.
We need to watch to the east. I just want to see where the best vantage point is.
Yeah, one guy ran to the left.
Roger. Sharky, what do you say we head for that big building right there?
That one that we wanted before.
Yeah, the one that we wanted to go to. Yeah, that one.
Ah, roger.
So let's wait here until they go about halfway in. And then they want to go and clear C at the moment. So that building is in C.
Okay, well, we could
You might want to get the
we
ladder
could
for
set
that
up
one.
just this side of it. At that little building in front of it.
Okay, let's move to the one in front of us, where that guy is coming from now.
Roger.
Let's set it first. Okay, we're moving. Oh, Baxter.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, hello.
You guys didn't take any damage, eh?
No.
And we're happy with it the way it is. Thanks, Buckies.
I'm more worried about them rigging the vehicle and explosive and we're still in here. They not.
Sharky, we're going for your building somewhere now.
Roger. Is it?
There's a tactical ladder. If you guys want to use it, you guys can get up on that building there.
Yeah. We do have a tactical ladder, or we can ask for the UGV to bring it. I'm gonna set and halt, and then let me know when you up at the wall.
Ready?
Dragon 3K, you're crossing a road that still has IEDs on it, over. Dragon 3, don't proceed any farther north than where you are now, over.
Roger, we're setting up in this building.
You're now technically the frontmost unit.
Sharky, take that wall.
Roger.
Ach, not Sharky Muchi, sorry. Sharky, I want you to cover my left.
Roger.
Guys, listen. This is not a good position. There's an ID right here. Right next to the building.
Aye.
Okay, let's pull back carefully.
Dragon Actual, Dragon 3. The building we're at, there's ID at our front door, so we're just relocating to a new one. Over.
Roger, also note that the engineer is also going to be detonating them now, so yeah, better move now. Out.
Okay, let's just pull back to the
Phoenix?
Send over.
The ID that's glitched in the road was placed by the Alive module. I also can't interact with it, Zeus. I don't want to say it's safe, but I would say let's ignore it, take a wide berth.
Alright, so I'm assuming everyone else heard that. Out.
I think I saw a guy running that road.
Raven?
That road.
Okay, I'm going on top
Raven?
of the
There might
factory
be a guy
building
running
northwest
that
of Block Charlie.
Raven.
Yeah.
We need a high point. There's a little roof there. We can get there with a telescopic ladder if we want it.
There's a friendly unit on the roof that we're supposed to go to. I want them to clear that area. Once they cleared it, we're going to move in there.
Alright.
Guys, just watch you in the range of a slam facing you guys.
Okay, moving.
Pips, just hold your detonation.
Dragon 3, look to your northeast. Do you see me standing on top of the building?
That's our next waypoint once it's cleared, yes.
Roger. You have to use the ladder that's on the eastern side of the building.
Roger.
Are we moving there? Not yet.
Okay, we're going to move now.
Said no mission maker ever.
Hey, it's a Raven. Mainly zone and running northeast. My goodness, this is so weird.
Shaggy, have you got the ladder?
Negative. It's in the UGV.
Shit, guys, have you ever tried to play this game without
But before you go up the ladder, request the UGV to come here once they blow it, and then you get that ladder.
Oh, I don't have Tracker, so I play with alt.
Phoenix.
Very used to it.
Actual.
gives an armor take, so you can start leading with your pedals.
D3 is requesting the ladder to go up onto the high ground.
No, tracker.
Yes,
Okay, I'll bring the UGV.
But I just glance all over the place all the time.
Yeah, you can just glance all the place all over the time.
I know.
Okay, all units, all team leaders, let your men know that UGV coming in from the west.
I don't know, just thought.
Roger out.
Raven,
He's on top, yeah?
you want me to bring the ladder up for you too?
Yeah.
Roger.
One extra, we are ready for detonation. The 2 IEDs on road and the 1 Tom's technical.
Would you get up
to blow.
the
Over.
building here?
Roger, proceed now.
North building on top of the roof. UGV coming in.
Blocks him.
Watch secondary explosions, rockets.
Thank you. Thank you. I've got what I need from the UGV. Shocky heading upstairs with the UGV. With the ladder.
320, far multiple infantry running outside city perimeter.
Sharky, see if we can put this up here.
How the fuck do I deploy it? Equipment.
Ace interaction. So self-interaction equipment, and yeah. And then also sometimes a scroll wheel, sometimes it's, ace interaction, other ones is ground.
Did we clean out this building, Phoenix?
Yes. I mean, they said that they couldn't clear it out. Oh, that one over there.
Yeah, look at that.
I'm not sure actually, because I didn't tell them to clear all the buildings.
Did you grab it from me?
You placed it on the ground.
Okay, we just
Scroll
have
wheel
to
up.
be cautious of that. In that corner there.
When the mission maker says be careful or something.
I tried to be non-PG, yeah.
He's getting in the vehicle. Oh, he got out. He's trying to.
Scroll wheel up. Scroll wheel up. Just gonna extend it.
You know what? You do it. I can't extend it.
I've got a basket in front of me.
Do you need me to do it?
No, but it's a thick end.
Okay, let me do it.
Oh wow.
But it only goes this high, so I don't know if you're able to reach it unless you go somewhere else. Maybe. I think you might have to do it from over there, from outside over there. But you can see how high you can go over here. This is as high as it goes.
Might be good enough.
Medic, is he close by?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay. Check me if I break a leg. Eh?
If you break a leg, I laugh. I can't fix that shit in the field.
VVV.
Oh.
Damn it.
Did you break a leg? Let me check you out.
No.
Nice.
So, yeah, you can bring it, but it's like over there, so your ass is facing towards the enemy as you climb, so it's not ideal.
Are we able to get onto that platform?
Yes, I haven't tried it yet, but it is supposed to be for people. It's just a steel pipe in the ground blocking it.
Breaking his night vision or something.
Just in case.
It's an insurgent light, that's why.
Yeah, I'm just giving you.
Yeah, I'll try Overwatch you.
Your heart rate is fine. Your blood.
You are, but
My good, thanks.
Shocky, I'm up.
Shocky's up.
Excellent. Contact incoming.
Contact rate.
That's from the roof. That's top of the roof.
No, it's down. He's down. He's down. One contact. One enemy down.
One enemy KIA bearing 310, 50 meters other side of compound.
Right, cheese, get up here.
So important to have Overwatch, eh? I mean, Dragon 1 had no idea.
There's a bus.
Where?
There, by the back of that building.
Peps, are you on his maps?
Actual, based on time, I estimate we need to RTB soon if we're going to be doing it on foot, over.
If we're going to be doing what, over?
We need to RTB for end of patrol, at your discretion when you want to initiate fallback, over.
Roger, we're going to patrol more for 15 minutes more and then we'll RTB.
Understood, out.
You can try shoot it from here.
Whoa.
Southwest. Shot.
Dragon 3 is going to try detonate the IED.
Go ahead. I think I heard Muchi lost.
Yeah, no, I'll give it to Mujis.
You got inside there. Okay, 1, 2, let's move.
Moving. Okay, moving.
Quite honestly, I shot that thing about 17 times testing it.
When you place IEDs manually, make sure you use the ace ones.
Yes, they are the ace ones. I know you get the top ones.
Mine.
On the compound.
There's a
efficiently with a
civilian
crappy
standing out
place
in the
ID.
open just to our
There's one
south.
casualty sustained.
Oh, I see.
He got one.
Okay, listen, guys, we're gonna clear inside the, where's the engineer? Engineer? Jakey, come here, but
What did you spot, Shark?
Just one civilian to our south, standing there with the white garb on, watching us.
okay, right, we're going in.
Over there.
Right, you go left.
But he's fine. I also noted we've got 1x bus there, and then another vehicle at the back there. Looks like a repair truck or something. Fuel truck, possibly.
Am I going right? Am I going left? I should be with you.
Alright, okay, it's clear, guys. Let's go back out. Problem?
I wonder if the guys are actually fearing that bus.
Oh yeah, forgot to mention that one. That was the one that was driving around crazy earlier.
Dragon 1, the bus coming up on your front left, that's the one that was driving across town like crazy and then stopped over there for the last 45 minutes.
Guys, we're not going to go past this bus. We're going to go across the road.
Good call.
1x4, 1-2, we're going to move across the road. I don't know. Africa's they're playing the rainbow thing now.
How's your vision on top there, guys? Perfect.
Yeah, not bad.
I think this is one of the very few times the tactical ladder was actually used in a mission.
It's awesome.
What are they doing across there?
That's
Sharky check, there's another civilian.
Oh, they
Okay.
actually got
Yeah,
an
two of
ID
them.
close here.
There's one on the near roof, one on the far roof.
Yeah.
As soon as they've cleared Phoenix permission to engage this ID here but close to us.
Yeah, but they want to know where we're gonna go, forward or right.
Dragon 1, if you could just like pull back for a second, then we can detonate the ID on your right.
My bloody equipment's broken. Let him China, man. There we go.
Why is he?
I did not place that because I did not bring that.
He's spilling towards the ID.
Okay, Ace is fucking around because Ace is now placing right behind him.
Okay, never mind, you clear it for us.
Hang on, what's going on now? That's the one instructing. No, look, that ID. So this is the secondary from that first one. I feel like can we have X? Don't shoot it. If we stay here, we'll be safe. So they're trying to shoot me.
How's this fucking Ace just planting IDs behind us?
You know, live. What level of hostility do you give civilians?
Oh, great. I'll use it with my manly chest. Works.
I'll go look north then in that case. You wanna enter?
Okay, 1, yeah, you can proceed whichever direction you'd like now.
1 is going to proceed green MSO, over.
Roger, just stop camping out in the
Contact
open.
290 300 by the light in the factory. There was an armed man running.
Inside the barriers, eh?
Yeah, this close compound. You got him.
3 is engaging contacts relatively far to the west at the South Hotel.
Got him.
Were you shooting through the wall?
No, he was at the hole to the left.
Nice.
He peeped through. I don't know. I did shoot him once. I don't know whether he's down or not.
Did you find
I
that?
hate this fucking scope.
Did you find that guy?
We did shoot at him. I'm not sure whether he's dead, but I did get him once.
He's stuffing around because he's placing
Where is he?
IDs at random locations.
He was there.
Yeah, at that point, but follow the wall. There's a hole in the wall where the pipe goes
No, it's
over.
the
He was
alarm
at that hole.
Oh, okay.
Check.
I mean, I placed 4 IEDs. That I know. We covered for 3 of them.
I'll just keep eyes on 1.
Okay, 1, 2. When you finish, come out again. There's a civilian at the back. No, don't.
What's in the road to the front or left? That looks like an ID.
But that jug can.
Yeah.
That might be rubbish.
Extra 1, extra over.
Send over.
The bus. What the fuck?
One man triggered ID.
Okay, as I was saying, the bus that we are currently all skirting around still has a driver in it. How do you want us to approach with that over?
One down.
At
One
this
clear.
point, if as long as he's not moving, just leave him alone and stay away from him.
Roger out.
What are they firing at? They're firing
This is
at
an ID.
Oh, there's a guy who just walked out.
Oh, there's a guy walking right at the ID.
Got it. Hey, I managed to blow it up.
Dragon 3, did he deliberately detonating IDs?
No.
Okay.
I think that ID was triggered by that civvy walking past it.
Dragon 1, we believe that civilian triggered that last IED.
Scene over.
Yeah, understood. So it's only 1 times KA.
Is that the engineer? I don't think those detectors pick up these bloody IDs.
I'm going to take out that far hostile.
Actual message over.
Send.
I've got eyes on a civilian truck which we might be able to make use of for RTB purposes. Do we have permission to occupy it over?
I don't think we're in that big. Yeah, it's not that big a walk, so we'll leave it for now.
Roger out.
Which is what we're firing at.
There's a hostile 700 meters away. I hit him a few times. He's wounded. He's getting patched up.
Where?
Hold on. Bearing 331. 700 meters.
Oh. Huge paraboom.
Where's that civilian, did you say? Which is?
He's a hostile. He's 700 meters.
Dragon 1, you can use that truck now, change my mind.
I can't see anything at 331.
We'll try over.
Yeah, he's really well concealed in the bushes. He's down.
Guys, is there still contact that's northwest far?
Doesn't look like it. Yes, there is one.
At 3 enemy sightings, 310, just north of hotel.
Dragon unit.
Shoot!
Dragon units, enemy squad moving towards.
Reloading.
They're clear. I got bad news.
Yeah?
I'm out of ammo.
What ammo do you need?
Good shooting, guys. Now he's 70. I'm carrying 5.56. Now this is why we are changing to this new DMR.
So we've
You
taken
can
a couple
change- you can
ID
share ammo.
secondaries. We're currently firming
What?
one of the compounds in Echo.
What ammo have you got,
We will
Raven?
be going firm now and going
He's firing
assisting
76
medical.
Sherman, how's your medical? You need help?
I wonder if you can take one of these scans, 762.
No, I tried. Okay, what you can do is use this.
Dragon 3, we have vehicles bearing 350 from our location, over.
This incoming. Use this tripod. Use the tripod, Sharky.
Roger, give me a range.
Stand by. $400, 350, 300. There we go.
Beautiful
It hit the ID, I think.
Okay, I'll be your spotter, guys. So, whatever you guys are doing.
Okay.
This is 5, just going AFK 1 minute. I'm bottom of 3 on the ground.
That means trouble. He's gonna be putting some shit for us.
Okay, I've got an extra can for you if you need it.
For me.
Oh.
Thank you.
Can use that.
One, give me a
Works
second,
nicely.
currently attending to medical. We're still
Oh, there's
holding
another
firm in
vehicle.
compound, awaiting
Just
further
left.
orders once all medical is clear.
North.
Roger, once all medical is clear, I want you to begin marching back towards base, over. Understood,
He's
officer.
flanking.
900. 900.
900 what?
Okay, Dragon 3, once Dragon 1 starts marching back to base, they're going to
No,
move
I'm not gonna get him from here.
until they're going to move until block Bravo, and then overwatch you as you move back down to the corner of blue and green. Over.
Roger, all out.
Now he's coming back south. There's some shit happening behind those hills. No.
Yeah, that guy's going.
Oh, he's coming straight towards us.
Okay, I'm moving to your locations either way still. Wait one.
300.
You want us to stop him?
Guys, just watch 5 platoon medic is moving alone past actual
200.
towards 1's location to assist.
We're not firing at him, right? Or we're just gonna take out his tires?
Take out his tires.
Yeah.
100.
Portable and vehicle.
They're flanking in back compound. He's coming to you guys. He's between the tanks now, running in the open.
Shoot it.
Vehicle disabled.
What's happening with those Urks?
Looking for friendlies. Where's our friendlies?
Yeah, there's one just on the roof, yeah? The rest are there behind that building, we can't see.
Right, I see them now.
You say you had a can for me. Can you pop it in my backpack?
You don't have a backpack.
Oh, I don't have a backpack. Can you pop it in my... Put it on the ground. I'll pick it up in my vest.
There you go.
Thank you.
All Black Sims, hold!
Extra 1, extra 1 squad is proceeding back down Green MSR RTB. Out. Roger, just stop at Block Bravo. Roger, stop in at Block Bravo out.
White clothing.
And we've got a straggler.
No, I think none of the clear that once we did.
It's risky. I live on YOLO, dude.
This is definitely the best Overwatch spot in this whole map.
You can see the whole map. If you put a HMG up here, you fucking sorted.
We've got in Dragon 3 crate. I've just never seen anybody deploy them. Wait, I've got movement. Oh, it's back from base. A friendly incoming. On foot.
I think it might be the guy that got fucked by the IED. Murchis, let's see if you can give him a headshot. Range 6. Oh, you say you got flat trajectory. Let's see.
Okay.
Headshots on you. Not that guy.
Oh yeah, the next guy, yeah. For sure.
No, it's at bearing 225.
Running between the outer wall and the next compound.
Don't shoot.
Coming straight this way.
Dragon 3, Dragon 1. Over.
I see him.
Send.
We are RTB.
Haven't zeroed it
You
yet.
can move when you see fit to Town Bravo. Over.
Roger out.
Okay, boys, let's go. Very light.
Where's our
Leave
later?
for access ship. We're gonna move away from here once we get to the top of the roof. Once we get to the top of the roof, we're gonna dump all our unnecessary stuff.
Do you want to bring the ladder?
Leave the ladder.
Moochies, come. I like this building, eh?
All unnecessary shit you drop here.
How the hell?
Dragon 3, let me know once I can move the UGV.
Do we need anything in the UGV?
Put your guns in there.
Stand by, we're gonna put some kit in there.
What guns?
Put your launcher in there, put everything unnecessary. Even put your main gun in there. We're gonna go with handguns.
Alrighty.
We need the whole ass.
Only pistoles.
Yeah, put your backpack in there as well.
Oh,
if you can.
it won't take my backpack. It's pretty full up.
Then drop your pack on the ground.
Roger.
My backpack doesn't fit there.
Leave your backpack on, it's fine, or put it on the ground. Okay, I'm at 14 Ks.
Alright, I'm 17K, let's go.
You good, Sharky?
Yeah.
Okay, Dragon.
Why can we not run?
We are moving away from UGV. You can start to move it over.
Roger. Okay, Dragon 3, once you get to Dragon 1's position, we'll just all move and traveling Overwatch to the back to the airfield in a straight as a crow flies, over.
Roger.
1, did you copy that over?
Richie's?
1 copies, we'll move straight bearing back
Where
to
you guys
Fort
moving?
Hospital out.
Towards
Yeah, come, Bravo.
Okay.
All units be aware, UGV coming in from Block Charlie back to base. Out.
And you want us in handguns? Why?
Because we need the whole ass.
I'll have the UGV scout for us. I'll go take it as a crow flies from Block Bravo.
One broad.
There's some bad guys we can loot if shit goes south.
Check, that might be our idea.
Those guys need a double tap.
I won't say I forgot about you guys back there, but I'll say it. I forgot about you guys.
Cease.
If I didn't turn around and ask, hey, is Dragon 3 going to remain in Overwatch until the end of the mission?
Probably. The thing is, it was never tacitly implied that they were under my instruction. They were taking orders from both myself and Actual. So it would have been a co-blame. Yeah?
Did anyone realize that Brute Force is also here and he's lagging behind?
Yeah.
He told me he was following them.
Yeah, we are aware of him.
Oh, okay. No, I'm just asking because he was the reinforcement, so I thought he was still back at base.
How
I
did
didn't.
he get there though?
He ran. It was him that we saw.
No, he relayed to me directly on TuneNet.
Can I drop my 84? Just shoot the bloody thing.
Yeah.
No, don't shoot it.
Put it down.
I'll take it. I'm not.
Give it to SL. I want to give the enemy our assets that are fully functional.
It's on the ground.
Okay, Moochies, we're moving.
Wasn't
Picked up Bruge's body.
Thank you.
I
Moochies,
body bagged
moving.
it and I put a Taliban-proof zip seal on it.
Yeah, those things are annoying if you still want kit from the
That's Sharky.
Wait, am I missing something? Is Dragon 3 now pistols?
Shut up! You're not seeing anything. Do your job.
Did they kill me?
Who killed you?
Well, somebody shot at the fucking IED right next to me and I died.
Oh yes. I think that's what happened. Bastards. One of them.
Where's my 84?
I've got it on my back. You can have it now.
Give it back.
Why are you guys running out with the pistols? Are you guys out of ammo?
Yeah, do you see how fast we are?
We streamlined.
So where's your backpacks?
In the
UGV.
Yeah, no. Thinking next level.
Yeah, we'll see you at the base.
Because we've never been ambushed on RTB.
What? You've got a pistol. That's more than enough.
Oki doesn't like running like us. He's breathing hard.
Yeah.
The tiredness. I'm not as fit as I was, man.
Love you.
Here we go. Ya combate.
Like could I captive geforce march word? Watch for the IEDs that have been planted back at base.
Testing our CQ clearance and our ambush tools that we had.
Good piece of work. Even the Titans.
It's due to exceptional leadership. We saw what happens when there's an exceptional plan.
Exactly what I wanted to say, but now that you said it, I will.
Yeah,
Dragon
One.
Yeah,
Okay.
no, it's better if I
I'm
tell
very
it for
impressed.
you.
Oh, no,
Thank
thanks,
you.
guys. Okay.
Apart from our first incident at the Alpha
bus.
compound, but that was a good recovery.
Yes.
Lining up on the left, yeah.
I'm
not
just
sure where we line
asking where to line up.
When we line up with the... Oh, no, the bus is too dark. Never mind.
Well, we can shoot some flares.
Yeah, I was going to say line up against the bus with the UGV. Sherman,
Yeah.
did you
I think
show?
that is what Phoenix had in mind. That's why he parked the UGV
I'll
there.
show off my trophy in
What
a
I
few
would- I would have
seconds.
thought. Okay.
We can have the
I've got a
moon
parachute
as a
on.
nice backdrop.
We'll ask
Yeah.
Phoenix.
Ooh,
Hey,
good lord.
hey, hey, hey.
Ooh.
Guys?
No firing, guys.
So, safety is on.
Sherman.
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
I'll show off my trophy in a bit.
I'm gonna say this out of context, but I believe you actually got an A suicide bomber.
What? Sorry.
A suicide bomber that
I
you
thought you might.
escorted.
I did check his infantry for explosives, so
Yeah, no, I believe he's one of them, but I don't know how the actual suicide vest actually scripts in the alive, but I know his was one of them.
But he had a weapon.
well, if he explodes in my face, then we'll know for sure.
Haha,
I
Revenge will
would
take him
say
up
stay
here.
back.
I
but
think
I
just
don't
shoot
know.
him now.
No.
No, because he might have a dead man switch.
Yeah, that's also true. If he has a dead man switch, then that will.
I mean, he's wearing a vest. That's
Okay,
a
where
dead
are we lining
giveaway.
up on the photo?
We want to propose. We want to propose in front of the bridge, in front of the bus. If we can turn around the UGV
Okay, guys.
and face
So
it there.
I'm taking a picture from here.
Okay, guys, come line up.
Just 1 second. I
Facing where,
will.
Phoenix?
Facing where I'm looking.
Okay.
Well, no. Sorry, hold on. No, facing me.
Oh, okay.
Where are you with your...
Right. So just form the
Come
standing.
here. Come here.
Form the
Come
standing
here.
row so I can put the prisoner in the middle.
Bucky's a bit right.
Yes, kijk waar staan mijn mensen.
That's a...
Okay.
Oh my
right.
god, is he right behind me? Okay.
Ramcat. Ramcat.
Right,
Cut
now,
back a bit.
There we go.
right now, there's one last thing I need to show you all before we take the picture, and that is I found some extremely dangerous equipment on his person and have confiscated it for personal use.
Bean, did you die?
I didn't die. I got revived.
No, you can put your helmet
You
back
put
on.
your
It's
helmet
only
back on.
dead.
It's only dead
Probably
dead.
his bomb.
Brute force?
We
Yeah,
should keep those.
Where did you get those envies? And secondly, take it off.
Okay. Okay. When I count to one, like when I do 3, 2, 1, I just want you guys to hold down your push talks or whatever. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Ceasefire.
Can I have the crime baby back? That sounds better.
Low frequency, high intensity weapon.
Okay. So now we're just gonna quickly do a bit of an AR. So, yeah. So we block Alpha. We just had a few guys inside that compounded green and red roads. Sorry, green and blue roads with one civilian that pulled out a gun, and then before that, Dragon 3 had some contacts. Oh, yeah, had this bus pop up over here, but yeah, nothing too special, except that we found out we couldn't detect the VBID inside the bus, so that's how it wounded our engineer, but he had a hospital right next to him. So yeah, that's up to Block Alpha. Okay, any other thoughts on that? Okay, Block Bravo, we just moved up, overwatching the road, had an IED, and nothing in Block Bravo. Had the occasional stragglers running around that we shot. As we moved up to then green and red road, then Block Delta, we had one almost completely wiped out, got separated. We kind of all moved up there to try and provide some security, and then we regrouped from there to move east. Is that sound about right from now?
So far so good, but we also did have one times ambush with vehicles so far. So we had a vehicle flank around from the back of Charlie, and we had 2 vehicles come from the north on green MSR, which we engaged while we were in between Bravo and Charlie.
All right. Okay, and then inside, then we went inside Charlie. No, nothing inside there that we can find. We then had just 3 in actual go up the topmost building, and then 1 move up along Green Road, and there was like 5 IEDs all over the place, moving slowly. The occasional enemies running the distance that Dragon 3 was popping. And then what else happened over there?
Yeah, we kept walking. We detonated a couple IEDs either by controlled explosives or
And the
foot-
vehicle exploded.
Oh, when did Brute Force die?
Brute Force died at
when Mooch was killed,
about, think here, over here. There was a IED, 2 IEDs that were spotted here and here, but apparently the garbage over here was also a over there where Africa's pointing. The garbage was also a IED. So when he went past it to get the civilian out of the door, the IED exploded, and we tried to recover Brute Force, but unfortunately he succumbed to his wounds quite severely, if I might say so.
Yeah, unfortunately, what happened was we had to try and extract him while Dragon 3 was trying to destroy the IED next to the rescue party.
And that IED that exploded took out the civilian in the middle of the doorway.
That thing was triggered by the civilian, eh?
Okay, so yeah, and then after we regrouped, like kind of block echo, where we then all went back RTB'd without incident. Is that right?
Yep.
Well, there
Well, we
was
did
the
fight off them,
IEDs
yeah.
that compound that we went in here. We went. The intention for 1-1 was to get into the compound because we saw a civilian on top of a roof, so we wanted to apprehend the civilian. But that it appears the base was a booby trap itself.
Yeah, there were 2 IEDs in there.
And then yeah, there was technical coming in from the north and technical trying to flank in. Actually, not technical, but like with lots of men inside it, so it was almost like a technical. And then one man, a Bucky coming in from the east. I don't know he was trying to achieve behind us. All right. Okay, so I think that covers kind of what happened. So what do you guys think went well?
Inter-teams communications, both between all forms of leadership and inter-team. Good logical flow of communication as well.
Yeah,
Patrol,
short and sharp.
Patrols also went well. We reacted well to any ambush or quick movements from civilians pulling guns out.
Yeah, none of those guys kind of got us, as far as I can tell. Also quickly dealt with vehicles here. Good.
I think we moved purposefully and with sufficient speed.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, good communication. We've good speed. Reacted well to surprises.
I think we covered our sectors very well, and also the movement with one fire team being in Overwatch before the other one starts patrol, and vice versa worked
I talk
extremely
about
well.
I talk about 1112. We're talking about Dragon's Tree.
Yeah, overall.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. So I think we'll leave it at that. And then, what do you guys actually? First, I'll just list off some of the things that happened that we can discuss. So I mean, just the things discussed was where 1-1 got separated. Like just to add on what went well. Most of the time, every team we were doing one thing at a time, and we were observing a team doing the thing. So we were doing one thing at a time and doing it well. So that's how you do urban situations without getting casualties. So one getting separated over there. That's one exception to it. And then brute force with all those IEDs up there got blown up. Is there anything else that went wrong?
There is. Maybe my command to for 1-1 to split up in Alpha and Bravo team clearing the compound was misinterpreted. At Delta, yeah.
Okay,
That's
so
what led to the separation because Alpha team was looking for Bravo team without disrupting comms.
Okay, so yeah, so that's then we'll go into the why. So for that one, so why did first of all why did you start clearing up to the north separate from 1-2?
We actually were trying to clear the compound in line with 1-2, and then we realized we lost sight of Bravo team. They went a bit farther north than Alpha.
We actually saw a civilian.
Yeah,
I myself were going to go and actually arrest him.
Yeah,
but
he
we
was
didn't know
over
if he was
there.
going to shoot us.
And the moment we went out to arrest him, that's when Exala, when you came to us as well, and
yeah,
and
that's when we received fires.
and we were ambushed from this side over here, where these guys came through here.
So
and
a civilian
from behind us.
So a civilian lured you guys away from the rest of your team. The rest of your team then went to follow them, and that team was separated from the other team, and then you got ambushed.
Yes.
Correct. So another part of what went wrong there is we 1-1 failed to communicate a civilian that we were about to apprehend.
No, but we did communicate. It happened really quickly. We saw the civilian, Exiler came over, brute force came over, and then next minute there was guys coming through.
Yeah, it
Civilian
happened
was-
within seconds.
Yeah.
Once we saw him, I did talk over the radio, but there was a bunch of other guys talking over the radio at the same time. And then there were two guys running through the door that I took down. One took Bean down, and then I think the third one took me down.
Yeah. Okay. Once the clusterfuck happened, I'm less interested in the actual like who died, which order. It's more the cause of it. Okay. So and then brute force. So from understanding what went wrong, like the why there was that you were trying to apprehend civilians to get them away from a dangerous IED, and then that course of events led to it being triggered, right?
Yeah, there was another ID that they pinpointed that I should stay clear of. So this one wasn't identified, and then I was instructed by my FTL to go and apprehend the civilian in the door.
Yeah, it's a tricky thing there with trying to get rid of civilians and detonate IEDs.
Who had the
Did you try like
minesweeper?
shoot a gun to scare them away?
Negative.
Who had the minesweeper?
Peps had him.
It didn't really work in this mission because I think the alive IEDs.
I think that the live IDs were a problem because Peps weren't able to detect all of the IDs.
I was I was actually thinking about it. You can set the class names, right? As to what IDs needs to be placed. And I noticed some of the IDs that were placed were not the IDs that I placed. But the only thing that I can think of, and I'll probably pretty much just check it after the mission sometime, just to verify that it is a slight mistake. There's on the default module that you place about 4 different type of modules. And I think some of them are cup and some of them are ace. And I think the cup ones you can't detect, but the ace ones you can.
Oh, I remember that's probably the case. Yes. In the explosives, in the explosives range at drill grounds, I actually placed all of those IDs, not set live, but placed all of them in a grid, so you can see look at the different versions, the ace one versus the alive one versus the cup one, so you can actually see the differences. All right. Okay. So I think what we can learn from it. So I think what you can learn from it is that good immediate action drills, so immediate assaults and freezes and all that is all very useful. And having good Overwatch macro terrain and micro terrain of the 2 levels, so the fighting's watching each other in the Dragon 3, and doing one thing at a time and like clearing one building at a time and doing it well is good. And then also where you should not be lured away from our positions, and if we do need to move up new positions, let the other team know, but ideally don't let ourselves be drawn away from where we're supposed to be, because once you're separated out in an urban environment, then you can be easily isolated and destroyed, so it can more easily be fixed, as it were. So like if you do get into contact, then that's the fix phase that you've like very easily lose. And then the other thing is clearing out civilians from IED areas. You have to get creative as in not to risk yourself, because actually one thing the mission says is save all lives, like US lives above all else, as it were. So try and be creative to avoid risking yourself. I mean, probably avoid the IED if you can't just detonate it without getting rid of civilians and like getting your own guys too close to the IED. So just try like fire the rounds or throw flashbangs like that, try and scare the civilians away. And if the civilians run on top of the IED and blow it up, then that's a nice bonus, I guess. Yeah. So that's anything else you guys want to add or disagree with?
Yes, I do want to add one more thing. Well done to the medics tonight. They did an excellent job at
nice
patching
piece of
people up.
And
Oh yeah.
the FDL leaders.
Only one person died because unfortunately sellotape wasn't sufficient to reattach his head.
I was missed.
I don't know. It wasn't that. It was the fact that his legs were basically non-existent anymore.
Yeah, but you don't need legs to survive.
You do if they're leaking blood.
Ah.
Tourniquet.
That's a
Just some-
technicality.
Shouldn't steal somebody's beard.
Just tourniquet and
Yes.
super glue. You're fine.
Our prisoner over there was wearing it. I deemed it dangerous and confiscated it.
As the Black Knight said from Monty Python, it's just a flesh wound.
Just but a scratch. Okay. Okay, guys. Bucky's gonna end it.
Okay.
Hold on, guys. So if I kill him, you said that.
There's a stream going on. Never mind.
War crimes online.
I will not
Can
Can we get a shirt for the engineer that says "If I'm running, keep up"?
I thought he was a VB ID bomber.
Well, evidently now he was our prisoner.
He was a hostage.
Put
yeah.
down an
I
ID and
think he's actually got an
SID and let's
emergency
go send
transporter
and
code
see which
for
engineer can go and
a,
defuse it.
810 strafing run.
I
It's
don't
fine.
think that's how that works, and I'm the JTAC in
Let's
the unit, so I
put
don't
down
think
an
that's how that works.
SID and then we see who can go and defuse it.
Lizzie, yeah.
Put the beard back on him. Let's see if it works.
If you're talking about the T-shirt, we had one that said when we rode motorbikes, if you can read this, the chick has fallen off.